everyone, and welcome to week 3. And I hope everyone's enjoying their Monday off and be back to work tomorrow. But wanted to get this video out to you so you know what's in store for this week. Remember, this Wednesday, let's take a look at the announcements. I just wanted to share with you that there was just one quick announcement that we'll be meeting this Wednesday night at 6 p.m. So make sure when you're accessing that link, you click on to week 3, just like I did. And then you're just going to scroll down to the live class session, and then you'll click on this link. Make sure you do your learning module. So from the start, you just are going to watch this instructor video, which I'm doing right now. You're going to read chapters 5 and 6, and then read 2 interesting articles. Make sure that you read the Cooper Mintz article on teacher effects and teacher effectiveness. And it really talks about value-added systems. Tennessee Valley is one of the examples that they're using in there, along with Marzano's The Two-Purpose teacher evaluation, and that talks about, what's the difference between accountability? Is that the most important thing we're going to do, or is it building capacity? So both authors really are going to be touching on, how we evaluate today, and then what is the best effective system for tomorrow, meaning are we going to work on building capacity of teachers? In your learning module, make sure that you click on your learning module. It's about certificated employees and evaluation, and it's going to talk about some topics. The ESEA, which is supposed to be in full flux next year, the 2017 school year, and that there is some programmatic changes as it looks at Title I and how the LEA will have more control of the federal dollars as it relates to decisions being made for the best of kids. Now remember, we do have an election coming up here in November, a pretty contentious one at best, and that might pose some changes to the educational system along with California, so we'll just wait and see. Another thing that the learning module is really going to touch on, it's going to touch on Vergara, or at least touch on using student data and achievement in teacher evaluations, and that's been a long topic of debate. And the Vergara decision, as you all know, or well, hopefully you know, that that was a stalemate. There was because of Judge Scalia is passing away, there was a 2-2 tie as it relates to changing the system that we see it today as it relates to collective bargaining and states' rights to evaluation system. Vergara is a big thing. It'll still be an ongoing topic. Really, it comes down to the Stoll Act and that document. And the Stoll Act says in California, it's actually a mandate that teacher evaluations include student data. Well, that's been pretty much ignored, and unions have fought against that, whether right or wrong. And there are some good reasons why there shouldn't be achievement data, because not all teachers have that kind of achievement data or state data that they're accountable for. Right now with CASP, you're just looking at language arts and mathematics, or numeracy and literacy, however you want to call it. And there's still some science testing, even though that's been a sunset issue. So just make sure you do the readings this week. Those articles are very interesting. Marzano's very explicit in his writing, or at least the people that do the writing are explicit with their writing. So they're interesting articles, and they will lead to the discussions on Wednesday. So this Wednesday, my hope is to just do a brief overview, talk about a few things about evaluations and collective bargaining and how some decisions are made, and then get you into your groups that you're going to be working in to complete that week 8 assignment. I'm going to go ahead and get you guys in your groups and talk about these very topics. It'll be more of a discussion. You kind of get to know each other. We'll be using Adobe Connect to put you in those groups. Now, sometimes there's some technical difficulties with that. Sometimes the bandwidth is a little shady, so I want to make sure things are in place. I'll do my best. Sometimes we've had some great group sessions. Sometimes they haven't been so great. So make sure that you download both of those articles so that you can access them as you're in the groups and not be stuck to whatever's on the page. My hope is to have it in the room so that you can just scroll through it while you're in your discussion with your teammates, but sometimes that doesn't work that great, and that has to do with bandwidth, Adobe Connect, and some of those technical difficulties. So I apologize in advance if there is any difficulties, but if you do have those articles at your disposal during the discussion, then it'll make things easier. Okay, so I look forward to seeing you all on Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of the day, rest, relax, and you have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.